Now from here, what we need to do is, what I would like you to do is just make a copy of the doctor practice and call it internet here. Because remember, you don't want to overwrite your original database. Always make a copy. So from here, I'm going to open it. So remember, hold down your shift key. We double click it. Now I've got all my tables here, but that is the local database. So remember, there's no arrow, so it's not split. What we're going to do now is we're going to go to external data, new data source, from database, from SQL Server. Now you're either going to import it or you're going to link it. We want to link it. So we click link and say OK. Now we haven't created our connection yet, which is what we are going to do now. But once you've created it and it's been saved, you can just use the same one again. Just put in your password. So what we do is just make sure you're on File Data Source. You click New. And because you installed the MySQL connectors, it should appear here. So you must take MySQL ODBC 5.3 Unicode driver. Don't take the 8, take the 5.3. Now if you don't see it in your list, I find that it helps just to restart the computer and then it should appear in the list. So we click Next. We click Browse because now we need to save it. So I'm going to give it a name and just say Doctor Practice Connection and save it. And then we're going to click Next and Finish. Now it will come up like this. So you need to put in your details. So how do you know if it's working? Is when the database shows the list. If it doesn't show the list, it will complain that the login details are not working. But your web hosting provider can help you with it. They know what this is. So let me go and fetch my details. So my IP address is this. So let me just copy it and paste it here. Then I'm going to copy the user and paste it here. Then put in your password. Now when you click on the arrow, it will start logging in and checking if there are databases. So here we go. We've got my database. So you click on it and say OK. Now it will have saved it for you to the desktop. So we click on it and we say OK. Now it will come up with this screen. So I just want to show you something. We created a MySQL database. It's empty, which means there are no tables. So if I go to password here and I put it in again, and I say OK, it will check online to see if there are any tables, and there is nothing at this stage because we have not gone through the process yet, which is what I'm going to teach you in the next lecture.